Recently, I was brainstorming new video ideas while watching TV. While I was watching TV, I decided to turn on an old show that I hadn't watched in a long time to try to get a rewatch. That show being one of the greatest shows of all time, Breaking Bad. And that got me thinking. In Minecraft, you don't exactly have what they have in the show. You don't actually have any drugs. But in Minecraft, you can make potions. So I decided that I was going to build ourselves a little lab and make an automatic brewing system and have a whole Minecraft, I guess I wouldn't say drug, but I'll say a Minecraft enhancement lab. We'll say that. So here we have the entrance to our lab. This is where all our potions and redstone bits are going to be. I have the tutorial for this in the description, so let's go ahead and go on inside. And as you can see, beautiful, you got the vents, you got the weighing table, you got the barrels, truly just all iconic stuff. Let's go down the stairs. I already have one module done just for testing purposes, and this is also a design that I'll put in the description. I have been able to make designs in the past, but this one was so simple and perfectly fits our parameters, so I figured might as well go with this one. Anyway, let's get right to it, shall we? So we'll start off with our chest here. Let's put a block here, chest there. We have to shift click, put a button there, and then we're going to put a hopper into this. We'll have a redstone torch that'll lock that up, so now nothing can go through that till the button is clicked. So once you click the button, that turns off and that'll unlock the hopper. So now behind that, we're going to have 2 repeaters, put them on 4 ticks each. And then we're going to go behind this block, throw a redstone torch. On this block, throw another redstone torch, a block right here. And we're going to have a repeater going into this block, and we're going to have a hopper going into this. This is where all the items are actually going to go in. Well, not all the items. This is where the water bottles are going to go in. We're going to put a double chest on top of that. And then we're going to start running redstone torches up a sort of tower. We're going to have one there, block there, redstone torch, another block there, redstone torch, block, redstone torch, block, redstone torch, block, redstone torch, block. And then we're going to go dropper, 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 dropper. You hear all those get activated. And then we're going to have a hopper. We want the hopper face down into this. This is where all our resources for each potion is going to come from. So then each of these is going to have a specific item for whatever potion we have. This one over here is already set up for fire resistance. And we're going to have a chest here, hopper here, chest here, hopper here, chest here, hopper here. Very important that you shift and then place as you go up, or else it will not place how you want it to place. It'll place a chest like, if you don't shift, of course, you actually can't even place it at all. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but don't put it into there or else it'll go like that. So shift click and there you have it. So that's one module done. So for this, you're going to put your water bottles inside of here, however many you want. Then in this, we're going to have one item, the first item, so nether wart, and then another item, and then another item, and then maybe a modifier, and all those will dispense. So what happens here is how this works is when you click the button, it unlocks this hopper, which means it takes anything that's inside of this out. And then while that takes it out, it gives this time. So these slowly go into this, and then it fires ticks upwards with this redstone torch ladder. And as it goes, it'll then go up here. And since all these droppers are connected, it'll fire each thing into these chest hoppers and go all the way down, and it'll gradually go into here. And that's how that works. So anyway, we'll build the rest of the modules for every potion, and then we're going to build our weighing station. Finally, after way too long spending on potion grinding, I finally set up the whole thing with whole labels and everything inside of the machine. So now that I turn around, this is what it looks like. We have our vents up here, and then we have all the potions down here. They're all sorted. Over here, we have all the different good potions down the line, all the way to all the bad potions / potions like oozing and webbing that do fancy stuff. And then the back, it's kind of ugly on the back. I don't know what I want to do for the back. Sides, straight, and it looks pretty good. All of this works, so let's go down the line. And right now, all the potions are actually in here. So let's show you how it works. Let's click the button. All 3 go into this chest. And then this fills up and makes some more. So let's go ahead and have all these work. And then we'll come back to it once we're done with our whole chamber where we have our weighing station. And then we'll come back and we'll fill up the weighing station with all these items. So now that that's all going, let's go down the line. Make sure everything works. This one's working, this one. For some reason, this one is not working because I don't have enough water bottles. So let's go into menu, water, listen to all that potion ASMR. Goodness gracious. We'll throw water, 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 and now it'll actually start going. And once you go down the line, some take longer times than others, but they will all run like that. And now we'll go work on our system for weighing. Okay, for our system to weigh the potions, I think I finally come up with something. So down here, I have a bunch of hoppers. So the chest, we're going to put our items in. So for what I'm thinking is we're going to have a pound be one shulker box. So we'll fill up a shulker box full of potions. It'll go down through these hoppers, and then it'll go into this chest. And once it goes into this chest, this will read it. This comparator will read it, send a signal down, and it'll go into this redstone torch. And right now, this redstone torch is locking this hopper. But since this hopper's below it, it should take the items. But since it's locked, when you throw an item up here, let's say we put it in the chest, put a comparator, it'll go into the chest and then fire off. And now there's an item in this chest, and it didn't go into this hopper. But now if we do it again, let's do it with one of my turtle helmets, throw it in. Now it goes down here because this right here is no longer locked. So then we'll have each chest be a reading. So we'll bring our signal over here and we'll bring it up to our first lamp and have that be our very first pound. I'm not dealing with anything breaking or anything of the sorts, but I actually figured something out. I figured out that this is actually not what powers this torch. It actually does not matter at all. It's actually this dust right here. So if I throw something in, it turns it off even without that whole repeater. So it actually makes it even more simple than I thought it would be. Okay, I just spent a good amount of time doing redstone and I think I finally am finished. Hopefully we'll have to test it out and see if it works. But there was one issue that I came across that I didn't want to put on camera because it took me a while to get it done. So we have our normal thing that I showed you just a second ago on how it's gonna stop items from going here and there. But we had to do one thing. We had to get our items back so they didn't just stay here. So if you look around, there's a couple lines of redstone all over the place. So there's two torches on each thing. One torch locks this, the other torch locks the other one. And all the items go down through this hopper chain. And eventually, everything's locked and perfectly set so that eventually it goes down to a dispenser that shoots it all back up once we're done. So, in theory, everything should be done. But man, just looking around, this is an abomination. I would never build this in survival. This is such a waste of resources. Okay, so now that we have our baby blue shulker boxes, let's go in ahead and fill them up. So we'll get our potions out, these ones, all of these, and we'll grab all of these out, and then we're gonna fill them up and see how much product we actually have from just a couple batches of these potions. Okay, with everything filled up, we have way more than 4 boxes. We still have a bunch in here. In 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 pounds. So we'll mine all 4 of these, and now our pounds are ready. So over here, let's see if our system works. So we're gonna put pound number 1 in, and it lights up. So we have 1 pound. Put another in, 2 pounds. Put our third in. Come on, light up. There we go. 3 pounds. 4th one. Can we get our 4th pound? Taking a little bit of time. Come on, light up. Light up. Come on, light up. No. Alright, so I found our mistake, and it's thankfully nothing to do with the circuitry. It's just this one hopper is out of sorts. So we'll do that. Grab that. Throw our shulker box back in there. And now if we go back up here, it should have set it off. Wonderful, we already have it set off. Now that we know that works, a successful test. Now we're gonna click this lever and see if it deactivates everything and sends everything back up. So deactivate, there goes all 4 lights. Kind of erratic, but there we go. Now we'll check here. Are we gonna get our boxes? Moment of truth, it could take a while. So the mistake I made is we put a dispenser. So now a dropper should fix that. I accidentally broke one of our boxes, but that actually is not great because we lose one, but there's also another one missing. The white one was there. So now we got to figure out what happened to the cyan one. So let's go see if we can find it. Okay, so I found our issue. I found our cyan box, and I've realized it's because I put it in a hopper that is unfortunately locked. So we're going to have to just take it out, go around town, and put this back in there. And now it is still locked. Let's go like this. One of those, and throw that there. Now it should all be good. Throw cyan in. And now it's going for real this time. And it should not get stuck. We'll go down and at the bottom to see. But if this one goes through, we should be good. So all of them are now in there. But we gotta put a block back there and our comparator. And now everything should fire up. So, moment of truth, we go to the top. And we'll see if everything's there. We have one. Oh. Of course, I forgot to add the rest of the water. So they're getting stuck here. So let's go water. If I can spell. It's a late night. Throw a bunch of water there. And now it'll all send it to the top. So let's do one final run of this. We lost one of our pounds, so we'll just replace it with a regular potion. So we'll throw all 4 of these in and we'll see if it rolls. So we'll place that back first. And we got to lock that back up. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2 lit up, 3rd lit up, and the 4th lit up. So 4 pounds. And then we click this lever, all goes out. And will they come back up here? And 2 are already up here. And the rest of them are all up here. Perfect. And it's done. So ladies and gentlemen, that is our sorting system done with. Okay, before I end this one, I just want to say a couple things. I want to say thank you guys for the support over the videos so far on this channel. I've really enjoyed doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a while and I finally decided to get to it. I'm really hoping that I can continue to get support and then one day join the LARP SMP. So I appreciate you guys watching and supporting all the content. Also, I'd like to know if you guys enjoyed this video. I plan on this video being a little bit shorter. I'm not sure exactly how long, maybe 6 minutes-ish, because my last 2 videos have been a little bit longer. I think it was 9 and then like 16 respectively. So I want you guys to let me know, do you guys like those type of videos better, or do you guys like this shorter video where I don't show as much of the redstone, but a lot more of the progress? Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!